Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going over the starter packs in Entropia Universe. So I'm going to be telling you guys what each starter pack has, why they're worth buying, and believe me, they are actually worth buying, and just which one is the best fit for you. So before we get into this video, what I want to let you guys know is that this video is sponsored by Mindark. Mindark are the creators of Entropia Universe, so they gave me this great opportunity to go over the starter packs and just show you guys what's up with them, because I don't think there's a really good comprehensive video going over everything. So the first starter pack and the cheapest starter pack on the Entropia Universe store is the $5 bronze starter pack. So that starter pack is going to pretty much give you everything that you need to start hunting. It's going to give you a basic ranged weapon. So if we take a look at this weapon, it's the Z12 Barbarella. So this weapon has a decent bit of damage. It's a really good new player weapon. It gives you sort of everything that you need, and it is within your learning curve. That's pretty obvious because these starter packs are geared towards new players. So this is sort of a perfect starter gun, and it actually is better than the trade terminal guns. So if you do have the ability to buy a starter pack, you're going to get this gun with all of them, and it's really going to help you when you go out hunting. Along with that gun, you're going to get a set of Harrier Scout armor. So if you equip this armor like so, and there you go. You've got your Harrier Scout armor on and your cool looking avatar with a nice gun. You can see even this, look at this helmet. That's a pretty cool helmet. As far as the stats go, this is very basic armor, but it's good for someone that's just getting into the game. Later on, we're going to go into what you can hunt and how it works and everything like that. But for now, this game basically gives you 1 burn protection, 1 cut protection, 1 impact protection, 1 penetration protection, and 1 stab protection. So this is good to just give you a little bit of an edge versus some of those beginner mobs. It's probably going to allow you to take out mobs a little bit easier, and it's going to allow you to get into the game without worrying too much about healing. In addition to all of this, sort of free of charge, so that's 50 PEDs of gear right there, because you're going to have 43 PEDs of ammo. So this is 50 PEDs of $5 value right there. And in addition to all that, you're going to get an extra 2 PECs of Neurobiotic Booster A5 1 milligram pills. So these are going to give you 50% increased skill gains for 1 hour. So pop one of these before you go out on a long hunting run, and you're going to be good to go. With stuff like this, you're probably going to get quite a few hours of gameplay, especially if you're new. It's going to be a pretty good deal for anyone that's new to the game, and especially if you're just interested in the hunting aspect of the game. But if you're interested in a bit more, there are some better starter packs for you. So next up, let's get into the next starter pack, the silver starter pack. So this starter pack, much like the bronze starter pack, is geared only towards hunters, but as you can see, or maybe not see, the armor is a little bit cooler, and it does have some additional benefits. You're going to still get the gun, but you're also going to get a scope, and you're going to get a few other nice little bonuses. So let's jump into that now. So here we go. This is the armor. You can see it's Harrier Assault armor versus the old Harrier Scout armor. So the Harrier Scout armor is what you get with the bronze pack, and the Harrier Assault armor is what you're going to get with this silver pack. So if you look at the information here, we're going to pin this there, and we're going to take this information, we're going to pin this here, and now you can see the stats on both armors. So you can see for burn protection, you still have that 1 burn protection that both armors have, but for cut, penetration, and stab, you get an additional 2 points of protection, which is really nice. Again, that's pretty much double what the other armor gives you, so it's a really good deal. And if that isn't enough to sell you on this armor, it also has this little side effect, or this little set effect. And what this means is when you have a full set of the armor equipped, you're going to get an 8% strength bonus, which it's called, the type is increased run speed. So this is a really nice introduction to sort of set bonuses, and it's a really good armor just for a new player to start off with. It's really going to help you kill some of those harder sort of level 2, 3, 4, 5 mobs, and it's going to allow you to hunt things that are a little bit harder right off the bat. In addition to this, you're still going to get your Z12 Barbarella, but what you're also going to get with it is this nice little attachment here. It's a ZX Eagle Eye scope. So this scope is going to give you some magnification, and it's going to give you an attachment skill bonus, which means you're going to be able to skill up a little bit faster and that's always a good thing, right? So now if we equip our gun, you can see again, it does look a little bit cooler. You can see the scope equipped to it, and if we turn around and we look at this sign, we now have the ability to zoom in on it. We can even zoom into 6, or we can do 2 or 4.3. So that's a really cool thing that you've got right there, and it's going to be really helpful just in some missions and for some sort of aspects of the game where you want to spy something that's a little bit farther off. In addition to all of this, you're going to get some universal ammo. So that's 132.62 PEDs of universal ammo. And what that does is that evens out the pack, sort of the value of it, to $15. So this is pretty much the same as if you bought strong boxes or anything like that, but they're just giving you some cool guns and armor to go with it, which is really nice for a beginner because you might be overwhelmed and you don't know what to get. Mind Arc's just sitting there and they've got you. In addition to the gun, you're also going to get this IO Pulse unit, which is a healing device. So if you look at this again, the skill increase bonus, everything like that is there for all you players to use. And the heal intervals and everything like that is pretty good. It's 13.5 to 18 heal. This is going to be more than enough for when you're taking on basic mobs. And it's going to get you into the habit of shooting things and just knowing when to heal and everything like that. Generally, when you're hunting lower level mobs, you're not going to be using the healing device, but once you get up a couple levels, or if you want to try things a little bit outside your skill range, this is going to be the perfect addition. In addition to that, what you're also going to get is you're going to get those neurotic booster pills that I talked about before. Instead of 2, you're going to now be getting 8, and there's one new cool addition. It's this, the HDNA. So what HDNA does is it means that when you're dead, you can use it to revive yourself. Now, with this pack, you're only going to get one HDNA, and HDNA is actually a pretty rare commodity, so don't use it willy-nilly. What I'd recommend is to use it when you're out hunting with people or when you don't want to run back to a sort of a point where you died. So if you're out in the middle of nowhere, there's no teleporters around, you're hunting some hard to kill mobs, you get killed but you want to get right back into the game, that's when you use your HDNA. You don't want to use it when you're at Camp Icarus and 2 steps away from a revive terminal because there's really no point to it. So sort of save that up for later in the game, but it is going to come in handy, and it's really saved me a few times, especially when I'm out on team hunts. I die, and then I don't want to spend 10 minutes running back from the nearest revive terminal. I can just use the HDNA and spawn right, well, not even spawn, just revive right there. So it's a pretty cool thing to have, and yeah, overall, it's a really nice addition to this the silver starter. After the silver starter pack, you have gold. So gold is very similar to silver, but it has a few added benefits, like now you're actually going to have a vehicle and mining gear, along with some cool added bonuses if you're only interested in hunting. So let's dive into it right here. Armor-wise, you're going to be using the same armor that we were talking about before, so it's going to be the Harrier Assault armor adjusted that you're going to be getting. So again, it's going to have all the same stats. It's going to be quite a bit better than the Harrier Scout armor, but it's going to be the same armor that you'd be getting in that silver pack. So don't really consider the armor when you're thinking about this. But now, in addition to this ZX Eagle Eye, you're also going to be getting this, the ZX Cincadus, I believe that's how it's pronounced. But this is actually going to be a huge benefit for you. It's going to be an amplifier. So what's going to happen is you can put this onto any weapon you have, and it's going to increase the damage that it does by 2. The ammo burn is going to go up by 40 ammunition, and the efficiency right here is a massive 84.7%. I don't want to get into efficiency yet, but just know when you drop this thing onto your weapon's efficiency is going to jump, which means you're more eco, which is an amazing thing to have. And in addition to all that, this is actually a unlimited amplifier. So this is some really nice value that you're getting here with this amplifier alone. And just for this fact, I'd almost recommend going with this pack if you think that you're going to be into Entropia Universe for the long haul, because again, everything you're getting, like 30 USD, you're getting 300 PEDs worth, and Mind Arc makes sure that it's all even, and you're going to get some added bonuses that we'll go into again. So in addition to that, you're going to get 257.91 universal ammo cells, which should be enough to last you guys. For a beginning player, I'd imagine that would last months. A month at the lowest, but it'll last you guys a long time, so you won't be sad about that. In addition, you're also going to get some nice mining gear here. You're going to get a Omegatron Detectinator MD-1. So this is limited. This is sort of that TT version of the detectonator that you can just get from a trade terminal. It's going to be the same with the excavator right here. It's going to be the Genesis Star Basic Excavator, but in addition to that, you're going to get a nice little refiner, which is what you use to refine anything you find. So that's going to be extremely useful, and again, this is going to be unlimited, which is really nice. You're going to have that same healing device that I talked about before, so that's going to be great for when you get attacked and you're not expecting it. Down here, you're going to now have 20 neurobiotic booster pills. They're going to be doing the same thing that all the other pills did. You just have 20 of them now, which is more is better, right? You're going to get 100 oil, and this does seem a little bit weird here, but you're going to be getting a car. So this is the first starter pack that's going to have a car for you to use, which means now you can actually drive around Calypso and really take part in the universe and see what it has to offer. I think, honestly, just for the car and the amplifier, the gold starter pack is worth the upgrade from silver. In addition to that, now you're also going to be getting 5 HDNA instead of 1, which is really nice. And again, the big thing here, that car and that amplifier are must-haves. This car actually drives a lot nicer than a lot of the other starter cars that you might get for graduating a mentorship or anything like that. And if you really like driving in Entropia Universe, this is the easiest way to get started with that. So yeah, this is definitely worth the upgrade, and this is probably one of my favorite starter packs to recommend to people. It's not too expensive, but it's going to be enough to get you into all aspects of the game. It's going to get you some really cool items for later on in the game, and you're going to be able to have some fun with it. So yeah, that's the gold starter pack. And last but not least, you have the $75 platinum starter pack. So this starter pack has all the trimmings, and if you're really into the game, this might be what you want to get. So right off the bat, you're going to be getting 705 PEDs of universal ammo. So for those of you guys who don't know, that is quite a bit of universal ammo. That would last even me a long time. So if you have something like this, you're going to be able to play for days and days on end without even making a dent in this universal ammo supply. That's assuming that you're using these basic guns. Now, in addition to the basic gun and the scope and the amplifier, you're going to be getting one more thing. You're going to be getting the ZXR dot. So this is just a red dot that's going to be added on, but this gives you a nice attachment skill bonus. It has really good durability. If you look at this efficiency, it's 100%. So if you're all about maxing out your efficiency, when you put on an item like this, it goes up again. So now you've got a Z12 Barbarella with 62.1% efficiency. So if you guys don't know anything about efficiency, that's what everybody in Entropia Universe is going after. And there's a really good chance that having this nice little combo right here is going to give you quite the edge on a lot of other new players. And look at that gun. It looks really cool too. So yeah, in addition to this awesome gun, you're going to have all the same stuff that you had before in the gold package as far as these sort of tools go. I'm not going to go over those again. You're going to have 50 neurobiotic boosters. Again, they do the same thing, but you're going to have 50 of them now. Those elusive HDNA, that elusive HDNA, I guess, you've got 15 of those instead of 10, so that's pretty impressive. You're going to still have your vehicle. It's going to be this one, the LV Lupus 4x4, but you're going to have 200 oil for it now, so that is pretty awesome. And yeah, that is going to be everything that comes with your platinum package. So again, the big thing with the platinum package is now you're going to be getting that red dot sight, and you're going to be getting a bunch of cool little odds and ends with it, but you're really going to be getting a ton of ammo, some more HDNA, and those boosters. So if you're really looking to skill up fast, those boosters are going to be key. That HDNA is going to be great, and let's face it, if you're really into the game, you're going to end up wanting this universal ammo no matter what. So it's still a really good deal for your money. So now let's go test this out. Let's show you guys what these guns can do. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Camp Icarus. That's where all new players start. What I'm going to do there is I'm basically going to take a few pot shots and just show you guys what this gun can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to detach all the attachments here, and I'm just going to equip this straight gun. I'm going to shoot these mobs a few times, show you guys what this gun can do, then I'm going to put that amplifier on and just show you that increase. So you guys see what I'm talking about when I say the amplifier is worth it. So again, this gun's doing quite a bit of damage to these level 1 mobs. You can see here, it's not a problem at all. I'm just taking them out, no big deal. Usually you're going to be able to take them out in about 2 to 3 hits. What's going to happen now is let's throw on this amplifier here, and this is where you're going to see an increase in just how much damage we're doing. So now let's go ahead and take one of these same level 1 mobs, and see right there we only got it in 2 hits. We did get a critical hit there, so let's take out another one. Ooh, he dodged it, but look at that again, 2 hits. So now we basically went from being able to take this mob out in 3 hits to being able to take it out in 2. As you get better and better, just sort of work your way back. And that's going to allow you to take on harder and higher level mobs. So right here we've got level 3 Daikaba. So these are, well, 2 levels harder. Yeah, I can do basic math. And again, you can see with that amplifier, we're able to take these out in 3 shots. They're not even able to get to me. Now let's make this go a little bit faster. What we're going to do is we're going to spawn our car and just drive around, because again, this pack does come with the car, or at least some of the packs come with the car. If you don't have the car, you're going to have to run. So if you're into saving time, a car is nice to have. And if you're going out with a team, the car is going to be great, because if you're on a team hunt or you're hunting with someone like me and you die, we can't come back and pick you up from the revive terminal. You're going to have to figure out your way to get back. If you have a car, look what happens. You can just drive through all these mobs, and even if they attack you, they're attacking the car, so it's not a big deal. It's a great way to explore Entropia, and you're not going to be going through too much oil, so that 200 oil that you're getting is going to last you a good ways. So what you have out here, right here, is the Orthos oil field. So this is going to be the new player oil field. So here you go, you got level 2 prototype. Let's try taking these guys on. So again, if you're a new player, these are going to be a lot harder for you to take on than some of those basic mobs that I showed you, but they're pretty cool ones to take on. You can see here, this gun's still doing a good bit of damage to it, but it's taking quite a bit of time to do that damage. I have a high level dodge, so you're not quite seeing the way it would work for a normal player. Let's go ahead and equip that. Well, actually first, let's go ahead and get these guys to do a little bit of damage to me so I can show you just how well this armor is going to work for you. I do have a higher level of dodge. Dodge is a skill that allows you to dodge attacks, and because my dodge is higher, they hit me less. But here you can see they're doing about 5.8 damage. So now what's going to happen, that 5.8 damage, if we throw on this armor right here, so let's pull out this armor. See, way less damage. It did 4.7 damage instead of the 5 that it was doing before. And let's keep attacking these drones and see if we can't get some more hits, so I can really show this off here. So there we go, 4.9. Again, they're not really getting into that 5 range. So this armor does give you just a little bit of benefit. And what you're going to see too is when you have this armor equipped, it's going to be well worth it, because what it means is that you're going to be healing way less. And if you heal way less, that's saving you money. So now you're using your healer less and you're relying on armor instead, which is the obvious sort of best case scenario if you're playing the game. So yeah, that's the starter packs in Entropia Universe in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to leave them down below. And a special shout out to MindArc. I really do appreciate the fact that they've sponsored a few of my videos in the past, and they had such a good time with it that they decided to sponsor a few more videos. So this is really good to see. I really do enjoy it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's something a little bit different for me. I've always recommended starter packs, so this isn't me being influenced by anything like that. This is just me telling you what I think, and MindArc is teaming up with me to help make it a possibility. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.